We have new developments surrounding the disappearance of Morgan Harrington. Missing persons case, now criminal investigation. Let's backtrack for you. The 20-year-old Virginia Tech student was last seen Saturday with friends at a Metallica concert. This in Charlottesville, Virginia. She's extremely close to mom and dad, and she was so excited about hearing this band, but then cops say Morgan vanished before Metallica even took the stage. So we'll get the details out there, and joining us once again, Morgan's parents, Dan and Jill Harrington. Thank you both. I just want to say our thoughts and prayers go out, and we just are praying for Morgan's safe return. Dan, let me start with you. What are police telling you? Do they have any new leads in the case?
We've not had an official report from the police today, but my understanding is that the FBI are currently also involved in the case.
Jill, you were about to say, and that was one of my questions to you, was what her friends had to say. Go ahead, relay that to us.
Yeah, we had 3 of her friends came over to express their condolences and just to be with us, to be with each other right before we came here. And you keep on going through the little bit that you know and say, what happened? And, you know, I said, boy, when we find her, she's going to have some explaining to do because it doesn't make any sense. It's atypical behavior for her and, you know, regular stuff. And as a music lover, she should have been in there, wanted to be in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And it's the not knowing that is killing us.
And to be clear, are these friends that were with her at the concert? That you were...
One of the girls who was there was with her at the concert, and that was Sarah, and then her friend Maggie, and her other friend Amy is her roommate.
Okay.
They came over. They're doing a vigil for Morgan tonight at their high school, and they wanted to talk about that and just kind of breathe the air with us.
So Sarah was at the concert, you said? And what is she saying about what happened? What are her thoughts? She was there.
Yeah, she said that Morgan had called her and said she was outside and couldn't get back in and would get a ride.
Okay. Dan, you hear that, and what is your reaction to that, and what is Sarah's reaction to that? The friend, that must have been somewhat baffling, again, for someone to say that who was so excited about going to a concert like this.
Well, I think Morgan said that she would call a friend and get a ride home, and I think maybe the friends assumed that because Morgan has had some contact with folks in Charlottesville because her brother is a recent graduate of the University of Virginia, that maybe she knew someone that she could call to come get her. It's baffling to me. How does someone just disappear?
Yeah.
You know, and what's the likelihood of a person crossing the paths of someone who would take someone? And I believe Morgan's been taken.
Yeah, I believe so also.
Both of you believe that?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Because, I mean, Dan, I asked you this, and Jill, I'll ask you. We wonder, okay, was there a boyfriend in the picture? Someone who wanted to spend time with her? Is that a possibility? I know you're close. Did she ever speak of that?
No, she didn't. She really has had few boyfriends, few steady relationships.
Has law enforcement looked at her computer, taken her computer, any ATM movement on her card, anything like that going on at all?
I think those are things that are part of the investigation, and I'd refer you to the state
authorities.
Police.
Okay, we understand
Yes.
that. Jill, let's get back to you about Morgan, and you mentioned atypical behavior. Explain that to us. What would be atypical about Morgan, say, ending up outside and just saying, okay, I'll meet you guys later?
It is atypical for any child to be taken. She would take umbrage at that statement because she sees herself as a big grown-up woman, but she's still in that place between childhood and adulthood.
No, I mean, just to be clear, when I said atypical
naive.
behavior, like atypical that she would, were you meaning that it's not like her to not just be in the concert ready to listen, that it would be unlike her to just wander outside the arena? Is that what you were saying?
I think that is puzzling as to why she did not stay in the concert that she wanted to be at. Did someone put their arm around her and hustle her through the crowd and get her out there? Did she go out on her own? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did she have a Coke that someone put something in? And, you know, I know it was a press of people, is what people who were at the concert tell me.
That's a great...
She's not a real big girl.
Dan and Jill, again, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Thank you for coming on. And my hope and everybody's hope is we can talk about a story of a reunion very soon with Morgan coming home safe and sound. Thanks again.
Mike, I would like to just say that there is a $100,000 reward for this case.
Yeah, your coworkers really stepping up in that area, right, Dan?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, $100,000 reward.
There's no right price for a life.
No. Oh,
but
well.
It's a start.
Well put, Jill. We're all trying to help. Guys, thanks again.